They tore me apart that day. My closest friend, the one I trusted with my secrets, with my soul. She whispered the words I'd never imagined she'd say, exposing my deepest vulnerabilities to everyone. The room fell silent, then erupted in whispers and pointed stares. My face burned with humiliation as I realized the betrayal had turned into a spectacle. I felt my world collapsing, crumbling under the weight of her treachery. I was humiliated, broken, cast aside like yesterday's trash. But inside me, something fierce ignited. I refused to let their words define me. They said I was fragile, weak, incapable of handling life's blows. My family, once supportive, turned cold. They distanced themselves, whispering that I was mentally fragile, that I was a disgrace to our name. Their rejection cut deeper than any betrayal, because it whispered in the silence that I was unworthy, unstrong. I remember sitting alone in my room, tears falling, my heart pounding with rage and heartbreak. But amid the storm, a whisper of defiance grew louder. I refused to be their failing story. I decided I would rise, not just to prove them wrong, but to transform my pain into power. I left that toxic echo chamber of doubt and set out on a path I forged with grit, relentless determination, and a vow to never be silenced by their ignorance again. Every day was a battle. I poured my anguish into building something real, my own business, my own empire. It wasn't easy. I faced rejection after rejection, financial struggles that threatened to drown me, and moments when I questioned whether I'd ever be enough. But I clung to my vision and refused to succumb. I worked through exhaustion, fueled by the fire of their doubts, by their words that once tried to define my worth. I transformed pain into resilience, failure into stepping stones. I became unstoppable. Years later, I returned. Different, stronger, better. My success was undeniable. My business thrived, my confidence radiated, and I stood taller than ever. I carried with me the scars of betrayal, yes, but also the strength they inadvertently helped me forge. When I finally faced my family again, I saw their eyes flicker with surprise, the unspoken acknowledgement of how far I'd come. In that moment, I didn't need to shout or demand. My victory was in my presence, the silent, powerful rebuke of my resilience. I was no longer the fragile girl they labeled, but a beacon of strength, proof that pain can be the most potent fuel. I had turned their betrayal into my greatest triumph, and in doing so, I silenced every doubt, every sneer. They thought I would fail. They thought I was weak. I stand here today not just as a survivor, but as a testament to the unbreakable spirit of someone who refused to be broken. Their ignorance and betrayal only made me stronger, and my rise is the sweetest revenge of all.